James Bond realizes a man is following him. Bond presses a button. The car extends its firing port and automatically locks onto the target. However, Bond forgets to load the gun. Bond hits the gas and accelerates, but is never able to shake the man off. Bond saw this and pressed the second button.
No.
Without watching the road, Bond drove the car into the narrow street. The man is right behind him. Suddenly, a Fiat pulls out at the intersection ahead. An 80-year-old man was driving it at a leisurely pace. The road was too narrow for Bond to overtake. By this time, the man had caught up with him. So Bond hit the gas pedal and crashed into the Fiat. Bond continued to increase the throttle. He pushed the Fiat straight ahead on the road. The old man clutched the steering wheel in fear. All the way to the end of the road, the old man's car stopped. Bond calls his partner as he speeds away. He wanted his partner to investigate the man's identity. Suddenly, the man is once again in pursuit. Bond slammed on the brakes and turned around and drove into another road. However, he still couldn't shake the man off. Suddenly, a concrete truck appeared in front of him. Bond jerked the steering wheel, and the car drove down a flight of stairs. The car drove onto the riverside path. The two cars engaged in a speed contest in the night. Bond pressed the button again. The car spewed flames, obscuring the man's vision. The two cars were briefly separated. That's when Bond realized there was no way out ahead. Bond immediately pressed the last button for liftoff. The seatbelt locked him in place. The moment Bond ejected, the car also fell into the river. The man thought Bond had fallen into the river too. Bond scrapped an Aston Martin again.